Hello, welcome to the video. Thanks for stopping by. Do a little update for you guys. My birthday was last Friday, May 6th. I turned 56 years old. Thank you very much to every single one of you guys who reached out to me and congratulated me and wished me a happy birthday across all my social media. Thank you very much. It meant a lot to me, and I tried to reply to as many people as I could, or at least liked your comments, and that was awesome. So Friday I had some family over and we had dinner. We did sushi and stuff like that, and then Saturday my mom and Carol and Ben, his girlfriend, my niece, we all went to Boston Pizza in Newmarket, and I bumped into a fan there who saw me. He said he wasn't going to say anything at first, but he said when he came in he saw Ben first, and then said, well, Ken's got to be around somewhere if Ben's there, and so he wanted to have a picture, so we did a picture, and that was awesome. So as you probably already know, I haven't posted a video in like 9 days. I've just been really busy trying to get all the stuff that we need for the van, trying to get bike rides in, trying to be social with friends and family. It's just it's going to be crunch time from here to when we finish the bike ride in BC, because that's just going to be crazy. One of the other things too is I need to bring my bike to either my friend's house. You guys know Steve. He's an awesome bike mechanic, and I said I ride around here and there's no real big hills. I think the biggest one that's closest to me is like a 4%, almost 5% grade, and I can get up it no problem, but I'm not sure exactly what the grades are going to be when we go to BC, and I bet they're going to be even tougher. So I need a better system on my bike, an easier system so I don't stress my legs out. I've done it before. I've done like a 130 kilometer bike ride once, and a couple of the last hills I went on, my legs just seized. They just did not want to do it anymore, and it was because it was a very long bike ride. It was very hot. I tried to hydrate as much as I could. I was actually pretty good at that, but just my legs started cramping like crazy. And again, it was because there was a bunch of hills at the very end of my ride, and my legs just couldn't handle it anymore. And so I'm not fit enough to use the the gear set ratios that I have on that bike, and I'm afraid we're going to get all the way out to BC and the first day is going to kill me. So I need to go to a bike shop, see if anybody has anything in stock. I looked on the internet, but I need to know if it's going to fit my bike or not, so I'll have to probably go down to Steve's house. Another thing, last Wednesday or Thursday, Paul and I went and had dinner. He took me to the halibut house for my birthday, so thanks very much, Paul. I had the halibut, he had the salmon, and I love halibut and chips. That was awesome, but he had the salmon and salad, so I'm going to do that next time I go to the halibut house, because I actually stole a little piece of his salmon and it was fantastic. And then on Tuesday, Carol and I took the Sprinter van out to Hamilton, to a little town beside Hamilton called Dundas, and met up with Andy, who has Overland Interiors, and talked about what we're going to be doing with our van, and that was awesome. On the way out, we did the Firehouse Subs live show, so thanks for dropping by there. And then from there we went to IKEA, bought the bed supports, mid-beam supports I think they're called, and then bought some cinnamon buns and enjoyed those. So today we are headed up to Alcona, because I just need to get a couple food items for a recipe that I want to share with you guys. I'll probably share it on the big channel, but you guys can see the behind the scenes of me buying the stuff and getting it ready and all that. So Carol's getting the kitchen ready. I'm going to buy a few things. So as a lot of you guys know, I do a lot of intermittent fasting. I usually only do 1 meal a day, but from here going forward till we start doing our going out west and do that big ride, I know that I'm going to have to eat more to give me the energy and the nutrition that I need to manage to get through 3, probably 5 to 6, possibly 7 hour bike rides. Depends how fast we go. It depends on how steep these hills are going to be, and we're climbing mountains, so it's going to be phenomenal views and stuff. Anyway, so what I need to do is start eating a little more carbs, or a lot more carbs, but not too many. So the night before a big bike ride, I should be having a normal meal, but lots of carbs, less protein. And then the next morning before my ride, there's a thing called overnight oats, and again, that will be on the big channel, and so I'm going to share that recipe with you over there. And I'm going to be doing like a 5-day batch. So you do a large batch, put them in mason jars or whatever jars you want, and you throw them in the fridge overnight. Next day you get out, you put your fresh fruit in. I love blueberries, and so I'm going to be putting blueberries in. It's not a hot thing, it's all cold. Don't have to cook it, which is phenomenal. You just need refrigerator space, especially if we're going to be doing that kind of stuff in the van on the way out to BC. But I found this recipe when I started looking up what other cyclists do when they prepare for big rides, and so that's the things that I'm just telling you now, which is the eating carbs the night before, having the carbs first thing in the morning, and then going to do your ride. Throughout your ride, you need to be eating every 30 minutes. Actually, the computer on my bike will actually tell you when to drink and when to eat, and it'll tell you how many calories you need to eat and all that stuff. So I like these chew bars. They're like big gummy things, and they are all like carbohydrates, energy gummies basically, that give you a little boost, and they're small, compact. I'll probably buy a few of those gel things to squirt in my mouth. There are stops along the way that they have set up for people to eat, drink, rest, go to the washroom, whatever. So I'm hoping that we get 3 days of sunshine. That's my dream. My aunt has done it. She was in her 70s, I believe, and it's like 3 years ago, and it either snowed or rained the whole second day. So she's teaching us all the things that went bad for her, and so that we're more prepared than she was. She was pretty good prepared, but we are even more prepared because of her. All right, let's go grab our food, and then we'll get back to the house and shoot that video. I just contacted Carol, and she said we already have blueberries. Yogurt. Homogenized. That's all we need. Hello. Hi, how are you doing? No, it's all right. Thank you. Shopping all done. Now we can shoot our video. So I'm getting basically 3 videos done today. This is number 1. Number 2 is the overnight oats, and number 3 is going to be the sound dampening materials install on the Sprinter van. So it's a busy day. I'd also like to do a special shout out to all the mums out there celebrating Mother's Day. Of course, I called my mom, and sent messages to my sister, my cousins, my aunts, and so on and so forth. I just hope you had a great Mother's Day like Carol and I did. We just sat back, relaxed. Oh, she went to the store and grabbed bags and bags of soil because she's getting the garden ready, and I cut the lawn. So the lawn all looks nice and spiffy. Most of the garden looks all nice now. She just bought like another 9 bags of mulch and some topsoil, and she's going to do a few garden things, a few vegetables, a few plants, and a few flowers. Again, we're going to be very busy this summer, so we can't go all out. And last year and the year before we did lettuce, and that was amazing, being able to go out to the garden, pick your own lettuce, wash it, and eat it that night for dinner. That was fantastic. Love doing that. All right, time to go home.